Hello YouTube, this is Dan Siegel. I am making part 14 of my survival preparation series. We're going to be talking about cordage today, and as a reminder, I break all of my preparations down into 4 parts. The first part is the physical preparation, 30% to that. Spiritual preparation is 50%. I believe it's that important. 10% is the skills that you acquire, and 10% to the group or to the people that you gather with. Physical preparation for a bug out situation has rules. There are the rule of threes and the rule of musts. The rule of threes is very simple. You have 3 minutes to bleed out without a tourniquet, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 hours in harsh conditions without shelter, 3 cutting tools, 3 firearms or means of protection. You can walk 3 miles and then you rest. 3 hours of walking and change your socks if you can. 3 methods of fire starters, 3 methods of water purification, and 3 days supply of concentrated food. The rule of must. You must have water. You must have fire. You must have food. Learn multiple skills about acquiring water, fire, and food. Become the most valuable member of your group or family by the skills you have. Learn and live the beliefs that 1 is none, 2 is 1. Loose lips sink ships. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Be flexible. Things seldom go as planned. The rules change when SHTF. Again, I have expanded Dave Canterbury's 10 C's into 17 C's, and I've done this to be able to break things down a little bit finer, to give people more ideas and allow them to prepare a little bit better. And today we're going to be talking about 14, cordage. Cordage is what I use to describe paracord, twine, thread, rope, duct tape, wire, metal duct tape, Flex Seal tape, 100 mile per hour tape, glue sticks, shrink tubing. Paracord. You can buy paracord almost anywhere. There are many uses for paracord. You can break the strands apart and you can pull out the threads. The strands of the paracord you can use for sewing, you can use for fishing line. There are many uses for paracord, and that's one of the reasons that is the top item on the list. Twine or thread. Baling twine. If you have ever lived or worked around hay or a ranch or a farm, baling twine is a very important item, and I would suggest that you have a supply of baling twine and good thread. Rope. A small rope all the way up to a larger rope if you can carry one. You're going to be needing it. It's a very important item to have, and learn your knots. There are 7 basic knots that you should really know. And I want to do a video on these knots so that you have a real good idea of what knots to learn. Duct tape. There are many uses for duct tape. Probably as many uses for duct tape as there are for rope. You can use this to start fires as well as to patch your backpack, to hold things together when you don't have the time to fix it immediately, but you can at least get it duct taped together so that you can fix it later. Wire. There are many uses for wire. Make sure that you have at least some on hand. Metal duct tape. This is different than your than the other duct tape that I talked about. This metal aluminum foil duct tape is actually sticks better to a lot of things than the normal duct tape. You need a roll of this in the event that things start falling apart. Have a roll if you can get it. Flex seal tape and Flex seal glue. You need something that's going to stick in the event that things get wet, and I have used this. I know that it works, and I would suggest that you have at least a small roll on hand. 100-mile-an-hour tape. It's also considered a military tape. It's a higher grade duct tape, and it is a very good tape. Again, this is to be used in the event that you don't have time to repair it right there. You can use this 100-mile-an-hour tape. Glue sticks. Shrink tubing. Shrink tubing to use with your paracord if you need to tie the ends, or if you have a rope that is fraying. This is very, very good. It will shrink to the size of your rope. So there you go, YouTube. These are only ideas. I hope that you're able to get some ideas of your own. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have anything that you think should be added to this video, please let us know. I know that there are people that read the comments that have a need to maybe get other ideas, or if you have something that you think that we're missing, please let us know and we'll include it. Thanks again, and thanks for watching.